welcome back. So right now I will be doing a reading on basically what your partner is doing that you don't see, or what the person you're involved with is doing when you don't look or when you don't see. Let's see. What is my viewer's person that they're involved with doing when they can't see? We have the world. See what else we get. See what else we get out of this. Oh, that's why you're here for this read. The Ace of Swords in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Cups. So when you're not around, or when you can't get a hold of them, they are out partying. They're out partying. They're out. They won't tell you that they're out partying because they know that you might be offended. The Hierophant, the King of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. They're not making very relationship or exclusive decisions. Just put it like that. They're not making any exclusive decisions. They're not being honest. And this is why you know that. But this is confirmation. You know they're not being honest about the way they go out or where they're at or the activities that they do. They're not doing exclusive activities, which means they're not doing things that someone that's exclusive with someone else is doing. And even if you guys are not exclusive, they're not being honest about how wide of a range of things that they have going on. The Emperor, they feel like they can do that. They have an attitude of, I can do that. Like, it's me. They're very cocky. They're like, it's me. I can do that. But they're not too upfront. So they're cocky, but they will still feel the need to lie. They will still feel the need to lie, even with all of the confidence. And even if they do feel like they can just do whatever they want. Which is like, okay. Yeah. The Ten of Cups. And the Sun, they have the attitude of, you're dealing with someone who has an attitude that's like, well, if you leave, if you don't love me, somebody else will, or what you won't do, somebody else will. They're very, very, very bad with that. And they think they can do no wrong. Like they know they can do wrong, but they think that everyone should just want me, and it's about me. And they have that attitude, and they feel like that attracts certain people, which it does, but then it also creates certain issues too. Let's see what we have. We have the Moon, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Page of Cups. But you've already been feeling insecure, thinking that. It's really been making you sad. What is this? Yeah. The Eight of Pentacles. You could be at work worrying about what whoever that is doing, is doing. Like if you have a partner that doesn't work and you work and you have to go to work and worry about what they're doing, like, oh my God, like that's so stressful. And it's just like, if you guys live together, or if you guys see each other often or live around each other, or even if you don't, you're at work sitting there thinking like, what could they be out there doing? Like they're not answering the phone while I'm on break. And then you feel confined at work. You feel like, well, I'm at work, so it's not like I can just pull up to where they are, or it's not like I can look around for them, or it's not like I can just keep creating a bunch of phone calls because I have work to do, but it's hard to focus at work. See, when you have these type of relationships, it takes you away from yourself, and it takes you away from the things that you used to love and do. Like, you remember a time where you used to just be so peaceful and you enjoyed your moods, good or bad. Like you didn't have to worry about what someone else was doing. They don't want you to feel secure. If they were a good partner or a good person to mesh with, they would not want you to be at work feeling like this, worrying about what they're doing. And it creates arguments. It creates fights, arguments. It creates all these different scenarios in your head. You think of many things that could be going on, and it's so conflicting. It's self-conflicting. It's conflicting with them. that you have to create all these things in your head, because they're also the type of person that'll tell you, think what you want to think. And that is the worst thing you can tell someone. Think what you want to think, especially when you know they're not thinking the most positive thoughts already. And then for you to just punch it on there and just say, hey, think what you want to think. I've learned seeing different readings and people dealing with people that have that stature or that trait, that personality trait, think what you want to think, that eventually you grow out of dating the think what you want to think person, and that person isn't mentally like ready or mature enough to handle even having someone else, so you shouldn't have been there in the first place. And you usually oftentimes think of this later down the line when you're done with this person. You're like, why would I allow someone to allow me to think negatively? If you need reassurance, then that is like the cheapest thing you can give in a relationship, is a little bit of reassurance, some honesty, and some freaking respect. It comes without price. It comes without price. So for you to feel like you don't even have that for me, it's like someone saying, I don't even have the thought that counts. Somebody, you expected someone to bring you a gift because it's your party, you invited them, and they come empty-handed, and they're like, not only did I come empty-handed, I don't even have the thought that counts. So yeah, they don't have no consideration for you. They don't have none of that for you. They're stressing you out. They're probably not doing what they're supposed to be doing in life right now. They're behind, and that's why they're mentally behind. They think that everything's supposed to just come to them or fall to them. For some reason, they have like this, they're on this hiatus that they really don't deserve to be on, because they haven't done any internal, external work. They haven't really like created, let alone executed any goals in life. And you just so happen to run into them, and you thought they have a great personality, but that's what they have. They have a good wit. They have a good way of attracting people to them. And, people reveal themselves after the first 3 months. I don't feel like you've been dealing with this person for years, though. I don't. It could turn into that if you don't start to know your worth. And trust me, it will go down a very dark lane and path, because this is already just not good. Let me see what else is going on. What does my viewer's partner do, or what are their actions when my viewer's not looking? What are my actions? What are what are your actions towards this? Let me see. What is my viewer's actions towards like this stank attitude? It's disgusting. And there are a lot of people like this. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles. Your actions towards it is like to still be a resource. Like for some reason, you feel like if I continue to, maybe if I do this, or maybe if I do that, or maybe if I change this about myself, or maybe if I act like that, or maybe if I talk like this, I can get this communication. You're constantly trying to alter yourself and be a resource for someone who is just going to suck the life out of you. They're just going to keep going and going. You're not going to be able to get them to stay in. They're still going to go out. They're still going to party. They're still going to be disrespectful. You're not going to be able to get them to stay in. I heard carnival, so they could have been at a carnival and did something sneaky. 4 of Swords, and then we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. You're numb. You don't even feel anything anymore. Like, even if this is a fast-lived like situation, it's so reoccurring of what they're doing and how they're making you feel like bad, that you're getting used to getting treated like shit. You're getting used to feeling like crap. I don't care if you've been together for a long time or a short time. I feel like it's not that long. I don't feel like years are behind this, but there is some good amount of time. And you got fast. This is how much they've done it, to where they sped up the process of you just trying not to feel anything. You even get to the point where like, I don't even want to feel anything. Like, I'm just going to try to ignore it. It's not normal to numb yourself. It's not normal to be like, oh, I'm just going to ignore it. I'm just going to deal with it. There's other great people for you in your path. I can see that in my head right now. I can feel it. There are other great people in your path that are really close by that you can't let in because you have this other person. There's someone that's actually smiling at you, and there's someone that's actually walking by you, and I'm getting the chills. And there's someone that's actually paying attention to you, and you know who I'm talking about, and you know You notice them because they notice you, and you know who I'm talking about. There's one person, and without a doubt, you know who I'm talking about. That is the person that I'm not saying is your forever, but it is the person that you should, the kind of person that you should be more attracted to. You know, this person is gonna, the person that you're with is gonna act like they don't care if you go. They're gonna act like they don't care if you go. And you're also ignoring people that could be great for you. But give them a couple of weeks or months, because then they're gonna be realizing like, dang, they're gonna realize like they don't have you trapped no more. They don't have you trapped up in here no more. Like they're gonna be like, they really just stopped. They stopped taking my bullshit. They stopped being numb. They actually started getting back in tune with their feelings and realized they didn't want to feel like that no more. And then they try to come crawling back, but by then you already have something good. Don't you ever reverse back to something like this. This is gross. This is mental abuse. This is so many things there's so many different things in here. And they think they can do it. They think they can just continue to do it. They think they can do it. The devil. They think they got you just right where they want you. And in a way, they kind of do. And you know it. They're like, I let them have me right where they want me. Yeah. And then they have these times where, just to like sauce it up and act like they care about you, they act jealous. They're not really jealous. And you can tell that they're not really jealous. It's like an act jealous, just so that you just to butter a little bit, like when they feel like it. Let me just throw a little butter on the fucking plain toast that they're treating you like please. The Nine of Pentacles. You do very well for yourself. You look good, actually. You're not ugly. You're not dumb. You're not underdressed. You're well dressed. You're clean. You smell good. You look good. You are very attractive, but you're just very loyal. And make sure you stay that way, because you already attract great people. You're just ignoring them for this asshole. For him or her. You're ignoring them for someone who don't deserve you. You know, you have plenty of options if you want it. You just don't carry yourself like that to where like, oh, I can have whoever I want. You're humble. You're and you have great discernment. You make very great decisions in people. This is the one time you did not. Let me see why this is the one time you did not. And if it's not the one time, it's the very seldom time that you did not. Okay, 1 second. Dropped it. Okay, there we go. We have the Chariot and we have the Ace of Pentacles. I dropped one more. Sorry, you guys, I have nails, but got it. Okay. And then the Five of Cups upright. When they first came around, you used to feel so bad. They're bringing you down. They're bringing your confidence down. They're bringing all this wonderful aesthetic about you, all your style. Like you probably don't even want to, you're not motivated to dress how you used to or go out how you used to. As soon as they came in, they already start making you feel bad, and now you're at the point of just numbdom, if that's even a word. I feel like, yes, you're going to understand what I'm saying. Numbdom. We're going to call it numbdom. You're at the point of numbdom. And who wants to be at the point of numbdom? Who wants to be numb like that? See what's at the bottom of each deck. You got the Magician in reverse and the King of Wands. They want you to be stupid for them. They want you, he or she wants you to just be stupid for them and just go and just have feelings for them, and that's it. And you don't question anything. You don't think about anything. You don't really talk to anyone. Because when you had a life, they were actually jealous. Now they act jealous. They try to act like, oh, I'm so jealous, like how I used to be. No, you were jealous of my light. You were jealous of the fact that I had my money together. You were jealous of the fact that I had friends, I looked good. I attracted a whole bunch of other people that were better than you, and you acted like you were just like those good people that I attracted, but you weren't. It didn't take long for you to figure this out or see it, because this is not, again, a long-lived relationship. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen with my viewer in this thing? What's going to happen with my viewer in this thing? Ugh. People always try to take your joy when you have the most light. They feel like you have it to spare or some shit. Here we go. The Six of Pentacles. Now, I know it sounds cliche, but what goes around comes around. Okay? What they're doing to you, you have two options. You can do it back to them and get on with your life, or you can just get on with your life and you're going to be able, Spirit will show you what they're going to get after you leave. They're going to be shown what life was like before you. They're going right back to that, which it ain't pretty. Yeah, the Empress in reverse. They're going to be sent someone who is terrible. They're going to have them wishing that they never did you like that. And you mark my words, you're going to be able to either hear about it, see about it, or someone will tell you, or you'll know, you'll be able to see on social media. Like, I don't even feel like you're a big social media person, but if you are, you'll be able to see it on social media. Like, the next person up, because you're not going to stay in this forever. I will tell you that. You're definitely not going to stay in this forever. You're not going to stay in this situation. It feels like a third party situation too, but it's not. What the third party is it's other people, it's friends. You have to share them with other people. Cheating, friends, lies. This is what you're sharing. This is all of what you're sharing them with. Cheating, lies, friends, other people, them hooking up with other people, them mentally trying to play games with you to where you feel low about yourself. They're keeping you at a low. These are all like third-party energies that you don't need. They come with so much negativity. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. And once you leave, all they're going to get is this Empress in reverse, which is someone who is just going to be so fucking horrible to them. And you're going to know, you're going to be able to see, because they're going to think, they're going to meet their match. And they're going to get doubled up. They're going to get topped off. Okay? And it's not even just from treating you like that. It's just that is their destiny. Their manifest destiny. They're manifesting it from treating everyone like that. From treating you like that. From treating people before that like that. That is their destiny. Their manifest destiny. They are manifesting that into their lives. We have the King of Cups. And we have the Hermit. Do not allow this to make you feel like, oh, I don't want to be in relationships for a long time. Still go out. You don't have to call nobody yours. You can, and you sure that you can still call someone yours just as fast. There's no time limit when someone treats you like shit to wait after you break up. They don't get that fucking courtesy. You have someone here. You have plenty of people here that you can date. But do not let this nastiness bring you down to where you're like, I don't even want to date for a while. Oh my God, I'm going to just decide to be by myself. That's what they fucking want. For you to either just be with them miserably or be by yourself miserably. Either way, miserably. And like, why would you do that? Why would that even be a thing? Let's see. Any more advice for my viewer before we go? Yes. The King of Wands. Know your purpose. Get back to who you used to be. Get back to going to the spa and having your self-care and your looks and your fragrances and your colognes, and get back into your hair and your I'm not saying you're not into your hygiene, but just extra, how you used to take extra time in the bathroom and going out and meeting people and giving out your number, and you don't have to feel pressure about talking to anybody you do that with. Just do it, because guess what? You never know what you're going to run into. Just make the decisions. You can either start, I feel like that's what I said, you can either do what they're doing to you. You can either start doing it while you're still trying to figure them out and get rid of them, or you can wait, get rid of them, and then go do your thing. Either way, you're allowed to do it. And they're saying get out of there fast. Okay? Grab your confidence and get out. Get out, gain your confidence, and go. Really think about it. They're asking you to really think about it. Sit there and really think about everything that we just talked about. Do you really want to stay like that for too much longer? Do you really want to stay like that for so much longer? Do you really heal? Heal yourself. Don't you want to feel better? So that is what I have for you. If you resonated with this, I am so sorry if you resonated with this. If you resonated with this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That is what I have for you. Decision is up to you. I'm going to pull 2 more and leave it where it's at. Yeah. Ooh, the 8 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. You watching this reading is a part of you working on getting the motivation to just go. So I appreciate that. I'll see you in the next one.